Forbidden knowledge, gods of the Bible, Resheph. Throughout the Bible, there are many mentions of other gods that tempt and sway the children of Israel against the God of Israel. In this continuing series, Gods of the Bible, we'll go over who these gods are, where these gods came from, and how these gods affected the Bible. Previously, we covered the ancient Canaanite gods, Qutep and Debur, the gods of destruction and pestilence. We discussed how both Qutep and Debur are used as the original words in the original translation of the Bible, and how Qutep and Debur were under the command of the God of Israel in Psalm 91. Resheph. God came from Teman, his glory covered the heavens, and the earth was full of his praises. The brightness was like the sun, rays came forth from his hands where his power lay hidden. Before him went Debur, Resheph followed his steps. Resheph is one of the main Canaanite gods in the ancient Canaanite pantheon. Resheph was a god of war and plague and was worshipped in the ancient city of Elba before a switch to Debur occurred sometime after the 3rd millennium BC. Resheph was an extremely popular god in the ancient world, with worshippers spanning from Anatolia to Greece and Egypt, and one of the favored gods of the Egyptian pharaoh Amatophis II. Resheph was included in the grand pantheon of Canaanite gods alongside El, Baal, and Dagon. Worship of Resheph had been found in the ancient Egyptian kingdom, the Hittite Empire, and the Phoenicians in Cyprus. The ancient Greeks associated Resheph with their own god, Apollo. Resheph is described as humanoid man with a beard. Resheph, being a warrior god, was often depicted holding an axe. Resheph is also associated with arrows, war, and plague. Resheph was a guardian of the gates of the underworld, and his arrows were lightning. The worshippers of Resheph would sacrifice rams in the offering to Resheph, and Resheph was seen as a god of divine punishment. Resheph in the Bible closely follows its Canaanite role as a divine punisher. He gave over their cattle to hell and their flocks to the lightning bolts, Reshephim. He let loose on them his fierce anger, wrath, indignation, and hostility, a company of destroying angels. The use of lightning bolts is interesting and fits well with Canaanite god Resheph. Resheph, rather than Baal, wielded lightning bolts as his arrows, like how the Reshephim are wielding lightning bolts here. In Hab 3, we learn that Resheph stands behind the God of Israel, and in Psalm 87, we learn that Resheph wields lightning against the ancient Egyptians. But why would the God of Israel use such a well-known Canaanite god as Resheph to enact divine punishment on his enemies? The question can, in part, be answered in Psalm 82 and Psalm 97. God presides in the great assembly. He renders judgment among the gods. The gods know nothing. They understand nothing. They walk about in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are shaken. I said, "Ye are gods. You are all sons of the Most High, but you will die like mere mortals. You will fall like every other ruler. For you, Lord, are the Most High over all the earth. You are exalted far above all gods." As the God of Israel said, he oversees the great assembly of gods, and is a great God above all other gods. It could be that Resheph is a god that attended the great assembly of gods. This would be internally consistent with Psalm 82 and Psalm 97, since in Hab 3, Resheph stands behind the God of Israel. This is in clear subordination to the God of Israel. This is further compounded in Psalm 78, where Resheph, as the Reshephim, wields lightning to punish the Egyptians before the host of angels are sent to finish the job. The use of Resheph in the Bible are similar, if not identical, to the Resheph of the Canaanite pantheon. Resheph in Canaan was a warrior god, a god of plague, a god that wields lightning, and a god of divine punishment. This is paralleled by the Bible. Resheph accompanies God in Hab 3, in God's retinue for war. Resheph enacts God's divine punishment to the Egyptians by wielding the plagues and lightning in Psalm 78. It is a known Canaanite deity of extreme popularity, a god like the gods mentioned in Psalm 82. With so many similarities with the ancient Canaanite god Resheph, there can be little doubt that the Bible is indeed speaking of the very same person, and there can be little doubt that, despite being a Canaanite god, Resheph is under the complete command of the God of Israel. Why did the God of Israel use Canaanite God to do his bidding? Is Resheph a part of the great council of gods the God of Israel oversees? Is Resheph still around today? Why do you think that Resheph stands behind the God of Israel? Let me know in the comment section below. And for more Supernatural History TV, like and subscribe.